What is going on, you guys? Your boy Pony Montana, and in this video we are going to be going over abilities in Madden 24. We're debunking whether abilities are still as useful as they once were, and in this video we are going to be going over edge threat in Madden 24. Now, before I get into it, if you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, comment down below, and become a part of the Noti Gang. And if you guys have nothing to comment, well, just comment FTA. Stands for the algorithm, and it helps push these videos to more and more people so that we can grow as fast as we possibly can. And as always, we got to give a shout out to the FTA squad, the FTA gang. Much love. Thank you guys. As always, stand up. Y'all go crazy every single video, so can't thank you guys enough. So with that being said, edge threat. What is edge threat and how do you use it? Well, edge threat is this. You get dominant pass rush moves from the edge, meaning they have to be on the outside, the exterior of the D-line, so that you can actually get dominant pass rush moves. Now, I have currently purchased the brand new Shaq Barrett card. He is the only other player besides DeMarcus Ware that ends up getting edge threat. So what I did, because in previous years you were able to use 2 edge threats and completely dominate an entire game with those 2 players. So what we're going to do is we're going to come out in big nickel over G, because this is one of the main formations that people ran last year for it, and it absolutely went crazy. And then we're going to go ahead and hop into a different formation to see if we can get it to work. I have already put these guys into the position. As you can see, we got DeMarcus Ware here and Shaquille Barrett, however you pronounce his name. We have him here, and we're just going to simply showcase to you guys whether it's worth it to even purchase either of these players for this reason alone. Now, granted, EA has kind of dumbed down abilities this year to where they're not as crazy as they once were, but just to showcase whether you guys should be spending your money on these 2 abilities, this is pretty much going to be the deciding factor. As you can see, it's just does not look worth it. No shed, no light up, no nothing on these players. As you can see, once again, they're not lighting up. They're not doing anything. And I'm able to throw an easy read without even having to force anything in there. There is no pressure being had on the defensive side of the ball. They're even lighting up and they're not getting any type of pressure. That was the interior lineman that got pressure. Even while lighting up, though, they're not getting any crazy kind of animation. And that's kind of what I wanted to test out myself. And I am going to test out one more thing just to showcase it. But as you can see, man, these guys are not getting any dominant super wins is what they would call it. They're not getting any of that at all. It's unfortunate, but let's test out some other things here. We're going to go ahead and spread our D-line, see if it helps if they're coming straight off of the edge here. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and blitz. Let's see. Same exact situation. Too much time in the pocket, and even if he didn't get that much time in the pocket, we could have easily just stepped up. But again, showing the instant replay, this ability is pointless. For 3 ability points, these guys better be getting better animations than this. This is an easy, simple win that does not really do much for your defense, except allow nothing really happened. I don't know if this is the actual animation that means that they get a dominant win, but that doesn't look too dominant for me, honestly. This is simply just one of those situations where you're going to sit there and think that because you get a shed, and as you can see, it's over and over and over again. These guys are not getting any kind of crazy separation. So let's hop into a different defensive formation where they're even more towards the outside. And that is going to be 3-3 Cub. And these are going to be the 2 best formations to get these animations to actually pop up. And for some reason, obviously, they just aren't. So again, we might have to revisit this later on in the year, but as of right now, these blitzes are just not going to be working like we want them to. So again, we're going to make sure that these guys are all blitzing. Our user, I don't want this guy to be in that angle, so I'm going to go ahead and re-blitz him, and let's see if we get any kind of pressure here. None. They literally are as far outside as they possibly can, and even still, they are not getting any kind of pressure. I'm even going to take these guys and put them in spy so that no one's actually bothering them. And he ends up getting double teamed. And as you can see, even with edge threat, these guys are just completely getting no kind of separation. So ability debunked. A lot of people were wondering if the use of 2 edge threats were going to work. Now I'm actually going to switch it up a little bit. Let me go into Mike Blitz so he's not in that angle. I'm going to switch it up, spread my D-line, spread my linebackers, see if they get any pressure here. Same exact situation, and it's GG's. There's that edge threat, absolutely useless. One of the most useless abilities I think I've ever seen so far in the game, and that is with even with pick artists not working. As you can see, man, they're just getting no sheds at all. This is just a typical random block shed that you end up getting. Now, granted, it might be one of those things where it's like, hey, if the QB starts running out of the pocket, that's when the edge threat goes absolutely crazy. So let me actually go ahead and try that before I end the video. But this is kind of sad for me to see, honestly. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna shade towards the side. Even still, it's not anything that's too crazy. Yeah, edge threat. Very, very disappointing. Hopefully this video shed some insight on the ability. A lot of people liked edge threat last year because it helped with defense, but obviously this year it's almost non-existent, almost doesn't even work. I honestly, it lights up randomly and then it doesn't work even when it lights up. So if I were you, I would take it off of my field. I would not have that on my field at all. But again, abilities seem like they're kind of non-existent this year so far, at least until we're able to kind of create better stacks. But for now, edge threat, take it off your field if you guys are currently using it. I know some people have a Cowboys theme team, and obviously this just makes no sense to have. My name is Tony Montana. Hopefully you guys found this video insightful and useful. Please just don't use edge threat. It's pointless. I will see you guys in the next one. And as always, 2 fingers, deuces, and peace out, you guys.